I'm going to call the meeting to order.
Yeah.
I'd like to do a roll call.
Do you want to do governance first?
Andrew's not here, so I'll do that at the end. We'll do the second session at the end.
Okay, all right, yep, okay, so IDA, Cheryl Robinson,
Here.
Dave Rowley,
Here.
Jeff Lord is attending virtually, Tom Armeo,
Here.
Craig Galveston is absent, Patricia Kennedy. Here. Andrew Marietta is absent, Tim Johnson, and Blake Elliott. Okay, you have a quorum.
All right, I will welcome our two new members joining, I think, the board for the first time, Tim and Blake, welcome. With that, we'll move into the approval of the meeting minutes. We have the December 5th IDA board and the January 9th audit, finance, governance, and project committee meetings minutes. Any questions, comments, or changes? If not, I would take a motion.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, we can, Jeff.
Okay, because I was getting some audio issues, but I'm good. Thank you. Sorry.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed? Motion carries. Report of the audit and finance committee. Jeff, would you like to do that?
Sure. First of all, the audit and finance committee was, relatively uneventful. We reviewed some financials, performance. We discussed some early CD withdrawals in anticipation of grant funding. And that was really the main topic of the meeting. We had a pretty good meeting. The finances we had a cash flow shortfall because of the expenditures on the Richfield site and the delay in receiving funds from the grant. So we're still working on that portion of it, but that was it in a nutshell.
Thanks, Jeff. Jody, I think because it was done kind of after the fact, I don't know if you want to state what we are doing with the loan from the county.
Today I have a new meeting with the administration committee. $1,000, so they can advance that payment to us.
Okay.
And then I did have a meeting on Friday with the county attorney, the county deputy attorney, and the county administrator regarding the $600,000 loan. That will
Interest free.
Very important.
Yeah. I'll take that.
they're supporting that. I've got to go to the IGA committee meeting next month, then the administration committee again, and then the full board in March, and they'll provide that funding for us.
Okay.
Can I just double up on that question as far as our reimbursement based on the project in Richfield Springs?
We have not seen it as of yet.
Checked yesterday. I just checked yesterday, I haven't checked as of yesterday.
Okay. Can I get a motion to approve the report of the audit and finance committee?
Don't move.
Second? Second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Bills and communications, pretty lengthy. Megan, you wanna highlight anything there?
Yeah, it's lengthy because we haven't had a board meeting, so all the bills in the bottom table have already been paid. The ones at the top are ones that are being paid today, so you're approving all of them. If you have questions on any of the individual bills, I'm happy to answer them. And then on the next page, you just see the deposits for the last month.
And we did note some of these are reimbursable, even though they're not indicated as such, so.
Yeah, so Hunt Engineering, Angel Construction, Barton LaJudas, City of Boniana, Boniana City School District.
So just to catch me up, who's Anja and what do they do?
Angel Construction is doing the work in Richfield Springs.
Megan?
Bring on an engineer.
I do have a question. I do have a quick question, if you guys can hear me.
Yes.
Yes.
I've been very pleased.
Just in light of the fact that we're waiting for funding and we're trying to get the zero interest loan from the county, have we collected all due payables and receivables to us from any party? Us outside of the grants, meaning rent due to us or any other reimbursements for tax payments or anything of that nature?
I think the only group that would owe us anything outstanding beyond like Foothills is Oneonta Theater, right? I can't think of
So
it.
we collected all taxes from appropriate organizations and there's no one back due on rent at this point in time.
Access is a month behind. They pay us every month, but they're a month behind, so I could try and catch that up.
We did get reimbursed from the Office of Community Renewal for the grant administration that we did.
Oh yeah, we got 5,000 from that, so I don't think there's any really outstanding except for those loans.
And that probably.
Okay, yeah, my point is really more of a general high level point is that while we're working to collect money and it's straining our cash flow, we should certainly hold others accountable to pay us on time. That's all.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and I guess I would like to send into the next project, the finance committee meeting is really a conversation on Foothills, where we stand with that, as well as Oneonta Theater and our approach there. So I think that's something for the next finance committee meeting.
Foothills is paying, they're paying.
Yeah, I think maybe an update, because there was a point there that they weren't gonna pay, or they wanted to renegotiate, and so just understanding where we are with that, okay, and then obviously the theater, what our approach is there.
Yep.
Any other questions on the bills? Now I take a motion.
So,
Second, all in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Report of the projects committee.
I've got not much. I've been excited. Jody, get us our progress report from project. I'm excited to hear what we're gonna get done, like it's looking forward.
Right now, Richfield Springs is moving, they're slowed down for the winter. We have one more that you just approved today that was submitted in December. And we have one that they sent in January, which we haven't processed. It's a small amount. That was only like, I think, 15,000 or something like that. But that project is moving well ahead. We're expecting the Public Service Commission to take action in February on the water, on the gas lines. So that's actually moving ahead as well. Been in contact with Annabella. She's anxious to have us work on these subdivisions. So we're probably going to hire a minority subdivision firm, surveyor out of the Rochester area to work on doing the subdivisions for us. She claims that she's talked to the banks and while she doesn't have a full financial commitment yet, they are in agreement that her financials are strong, that she can more than likely get all the finances.
Well, we probably should have an official subdivision plan anyway,
Yes.
so we don't want to slow it down. If the PSC gets done, we don't want to ring on us, right?
And as far as the Oneonta Business Park, the Birchwood Archaeological Services did revise their plan based on the comments that were received from the Historic Preservation Office that was resubmitted to them in accordance. They only had one change, which is roughly the grid pattern. And they have until the second week in February to approve that plan, state. So that
Or it goes by regardless.
they'll go, yeah.
So, and the clerks are all tight.
Yes.
Oh, the people are all tight.
What about the line issue with Mike Manna? Where are we in that? Because that is an issue, correct?
That's an issue. Kurt and I did have a discussion with Hoskins and Russ. They brought on a new attorney to work on Frank Castoria. He's a real estate expert. One of the interesting things that I learned from him was that when it comes to government agencies, and we are considered that, there is no such thing as adverse possession. That we still own the entire property. And it would be.
That's an important point.
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. So technically, he's gonna take the lead in talking to the Manos attorney and explain that to him. And explains that if they wanna fight it in court, they're gonna lose. And besides, as Kurt pointed out, the judge would laugh them out because we're trying to do a boundary line adjustment, so what's the issue with the ownership?
Yeah, exactly. We're trying to give it to them, basically, right?
Yeah.
In order to expedite it, I did agree that we would pay for their attorney fees up to $25.
Well, in as much as he's a tenant, we want to get this accomplished and still be talking to each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's kind of the update on that.
Going back to Richfield Springs, is Angio going to install the gas line? Or who is going to install the gas line, if and when it's approved?
They plan on digging the hole that the gas line will go in. They said they can install it, but they want NICEAG to be there to inspect it and make sure that it's done properly in accordance with their requirements.
Do we have a
I was
contract?
gonna say, is it in their contract to lay it, or?
No,
So that's not in their original contract.
no, because originally NICEAG said that they wanted to do the whole thing. NICEAG claims it would be cheaper for us to do it. than
Yeah,
them
correct.
to do it.
And they are gonna pay.
We're paying for that $100,000, it's actually $200,000. That's for gas line extensions and electric extensions.
So in preparation, probably she had a contract going with Anjo to be able to, or a change request going in the current.
Right.
And a price.
So in
Yeah.
theory, the sequence would be we get approved, they lay the gas line and then they finish the road and then they're done.
Phase one.
We're not starting.
It's more the same. We paid for the water sewer line that the village is going to make money on, and we're gonna pay for NICEAG's gas line,
Yes, we are.
which NICEAG is gonna make money on. Just so we know that's
It's all
clear.
about economic development.
Yeah.
What we're here to do.
And we're developing their economics.
The PSC, they indicated that if NICEAG had to pay for the gas line, they wouldn't approve it because it would charge the check that their entire users would have an increased fee.
Yeah.
Well, once, yeah, whatever, it is what you have to do to get it done, so let's get it done.
So I
It's
think
actually
moving
much
on,
better.
yeah, getting that change
Much
request.
better if Angel does do the construction.
Yeah, they're there, let's finish it,
Yeah.
let's.
They're ready, they're there.
Really
As
good, well,
soon as they get
More
approved.
responsive than NICEAG will be with getting that on timeframe.
You're kidding, right? No. Thank you.
And as, I don't know if everybody heard, he's worked with Angel before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Has a good reputation, which makes him feel good.
Yeah.
We're trying to- yeah.
They're up towards like Amsterdam
Okay.
type area. in that direction. I don't know exactly up there, but I just know towards Albany and Amsterdam.
I know that Hunt Engineering, who's our construction manager, has worked with them before, and they said they're a top firm. And DOT's actually worked with them on projects, and their project manager says, you should be in good shape.
So I'm curious about the gas because on January 1st, all residential and commercial, unless it's a certain size, commercial, huge commercial, has to be 100% electric. So gas, I don't understand. Yes, he said they're going to approve it.
Yeah. They supposedly are.
Grandfather. previous before.
Oh, God, can you imagine making that change now? I mean, it's
Yeah.
probably been grandfathered in.
Their glass press
Yeah, it has to be gas.
may require natural gas. As you know, that doesn't seem to resonate with anybody.
PSC doesn't care.
Yeah.
Westchester, they don't care.
Anyway, anything else, Jody?
No.
All right, we're looking this year to get stuff done.
We got stuff done. I have a whole list.
All right.
Thank you, guys. We got it done.
I would just make one note, and that is now would be the time to contract with a construction company to do 5 acres of clearance so that they can actually get going, you know, as soon as the weather breaks.
At the rail yards.
Yeah.
I'm almost done with our request for proposals.
Great.
And as suggested here, the request for proposal is we're not going out to bid, we're asking for proposals to come back, with how you would do it, how you would bury the trees, what would you do with the stumps, what would you do with the concrete?
Yeah, because that's a DEC question, burying stumps.
Give me an excavator, and dump truck. It's crap done.
I'm saying that because we're not like we're not a private landowner. We are a pseudo government agency. And
We're sorry.
burying stumps sometimes is an issue.
Anyway, we'll see what the experts say we can do.
Yeah, exactly.
We're finding ways to get, with Richfield Springs, when they went in there, the contractor found a bunch of railroad ties. Our construction management firm says, well, you probably have to take them to a certified DEC landfill. When we checked into that, you have to have all the metal removed from them, they have to be ground up.
Right.
And we talked to the county, because when I went to the county webpage, they said they accept railroad ties. So I talked to the final director, they accepted all of our railroad ties.
Yeah, great.
So it was a lot cheaper.
We'll be practical, we'll get as much done as we can.
Oh, yeah. Now's the time.
And we'll,
Railroad will come get it.
and we'll be sorry for the things we did wrong. But we're gonna keep going.
All right, can I get a motion to approve the report of the process?
Second.
Did I have first? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Any new or unfinished business? Not have anything? Any public comment? I see no one from the public. Executive session, we're gonna do that in governance or personnel discussion. Anyone else have a reason for executive session?
Yeah, contract issue. To discuss contract.
Okay, can I
Brief.
get a second?
Very-
I think we're gonna do it now at the end of
You
CRC.
can do them both together.
Do it at CRC, you wanna do it at the end of CRC then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so then I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
We'll move into the CRC. Roll call carries over. Please note that Andrew has joined us. I will forego the chair's remarks. You have the meeting minutes from December 5th. Any questions, changes, or additions? Pretty intense. Now I take a motion.
So moved.
Second,
Second.
all in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Any new or unfinished business?
Just for the new members, I probably should explain what the CRC is.
Yeah, thanks.
Should be done in a non-board before we come to the board
I was
meeting.
gonna ask that.
IDA, the Industrial Development Agency, is primarily for businesses, for-profit businesses. Like we do a lot of pilot agreements or sales tax exemptions with Corning or basically for-profit businesses. The CRC is
Capital Resource Corporation.
is basically a sister agency that was created by the county that has the same membership as the IDA, but it primarily does bond issues for not-for-profits. So we have bond issues to like Springbrook, Harvard College,
Yes, sir.
the hospital. And those are usually large bond issues, usually 30 million, $40 million. We get a percentage of the fee for that. We monitor that closely with the state dormitory authority because they can also do bond issues. So we want to make sure that what we're charging as far as our rates are competitive with them. Because most of our clients like to come back to us because they're familiar with how we work. So that's kind of what the capital resource. With that,
We probably should have an onboarding meeting potentially with these two to answer basic questions, get them caught up.
Yeah, I was here in December.
Could schedule that in like the March timeframe. if ever.
they're probably also, and I'm trying to find when the next one will be. Every board member has to take a training course from the state.
I send it to them. They're already-
Yeah, I'm signed up.
Yeah.
We'll have next week, so.
You're right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope there's no exam.
There's no test. You can leave your computer on.
It's an open book test.
Oh, thank God. That harder
And I'm not sure, do they have to sign the county?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to probably go over to the county clerk's office.
though. I think they did it.
Yeah, but you,
Yeah.
And then eventually, next year, you'll end up with a financial disclosure with the county.
Yeah, they sent that too.
Yeah.
And they probably sent it, yeah. 'cause they-
Yeah.
I'll try to get something on the calendar just to get you guys caught up and go over any questions you guys have. Not kidding, it might be March. Okay, executive session? Steve,
So
for the purpose of,
discussion of a contract.
okay,
So moved.
we've come out of executive session, no action has been taken. With that, I would take a motion to adjourn the CRC board meeting.
So move.
All right. Move over to governance. Andrew, would you like to run this?
I think we're just going right into the executive session to discuss personal matter.
Yeah, I'll make that motion.
I'll talk. Jody.
Please note, we came out of
He's much better.
executive
He's much
session, no
better.
action was taken.
I wish you could smoke in this building.
Yeah,